Stock managed to squeak out some gains on Friday. AgDay's Michelle Rook has more on what we'll be watching during the holiday week in markets now.
Joining us with markets is Tom Pfitzenmaier with Summit Commodity Brokerage. And Tom, let's talk about cash basis levels. They have been appreciating since harvest got over in so much of the country. Let's talk about what's pushing that.
Lack of farmer selling is the reason I think it is. I mean, the demand's been pretty good. Ethanol producers are making good money. We've had darn near record high weekly production on ethanol. So, those guys are out to get their hands on corn to continue to take advantage of their good margins. Feed demand's been pretty decent. And exports have been okay up to this point. So on the demand side, that's kept everybody, wanting to buy corn and get their hands on it. At the same time, you've got the farmer either that doesn't have the crop size that we thought they had, or they're just made the decision to be tight holders until the next year and see if they can't catch some improvement on net per price going into the new year.
But Tom, you think the positive basis will last pretty much through the end of the year just because we won't get that big flush of selling until after the first of the year for income averaging?
Right. Unless we have some unusually high, big bounce in prices that people may go ahead and make some sales anyway if price gets high enough. But assuming we're going to bounce around in a trading range, I'm guessing that any base of improvement is probably going to hold into the end of the year.
So how can producers take advantage of the strong basis levels, the positive basis, and yet still maybe leave some upside open there?
The good basis is certainly the incentive to make a sale. The next question then is, do I want to make that my final sale, or do I want to re-own that, hoping for something better going forward? Now, you don't want to get too frisky with that and undo the good you've done with a good basis by being overly aggressive on buying, especially if you think you're selling at a relatively high level. Now, you can re-own it with the futures, but that's going to quickly undo what you've done if prices go down. I guess the best alternative in my mind would be to buy some kind of a call.
Some great advice. Thanks so much for joining us, Tom Pfitzenmaier with Summit Commodity Brokerage. We'll have more Ag Day coming up.